Hey guys, welcome back. So, I'm going to get the Song of Storms, everybody's favorite. I think this next dungeon is optional. But it gets you the magic lens, I think, which you kind of need for the Shadow Temple. So you talk to this guy, and he says, "I'm so mad." Show him the Ocarina. What's the song? What the heck? I was thinking about why I mentioned the first episode I did this week that I decided not to post a video because I was being too mean. And I forgot to mention, I think the thing that kind of put me over into not wanting to post it was I was watching this YouTube channel called H3H3. He was doing this video, so I know the Song of Storms now. Okay. Now play this Song of Time, or how do I get back to the Temple of Time? I think that's it, or that. That could be it. Up, right, left, up. There is basically like a genre of YouTube videos, which is just... So what this H3H3 person does is it's pretty interesting. He just comments on YouTube stuff. He'll watch a YouTube video and think, this is kind of funny, and just talk about it. So he was talking about another YouTube channel called Keemstar, and how he was bullying people with mental illnesses and stuff. For some reason that made me... I don't like any of that business. I don't like... Well, obviously, out of the two people, this drama alert person seems more annoying. They're like, I guess they're kind of similar to a TMZ type of thing, except they focus on YouTube, and it's just one guy giving his opinions, editorializing about YouTube channels. Blah, I don't like it. It's gross. It's gross business. And then you have another channel, H3H3, and he would say basically how you feel, like, ooh, this channel's gross, and I don't like what they're doing. Drama alert. Ugh. I don't like that. But I didn't like that video either, because I was thinking, with your video, you are feeding into this thing. You're making it bigger. If you really didn't like the premise of the channel and the premise of this guy Keemstar, then you wouldn't talk about him the way you're talking about him. I guess you'd have to talk about him. He's playing into the game, the drama game, because he insults him. What does he think is going to happen? he thinks this Keemstar guy is gonna say, "Oh, Ethan, you're right. I was being a little insensitive." He's not gonna say that. He's gonna make everything more dramatic. He's the drama guy, so what do you think he's gonna do with that? What's the Song of Storms again? Boo-doo-doo, boo-doo-doo. No, that's not it. Song of A down up, A down up. He's so happy. So just watching both of those videos and seeing all that stuff, I just felt like I was being similar. I don't know. For some reason it made me feel bad. Extra bad. And I had the thought that I should just take it down. Or just don't post it. Who cares? It's just a video. Mario Galaxy. Nobody cares. I don't ever want to be dramatic. I don't want to ever feed into something like that. It feels good to be angry. And I feel it when I watch this Keemstar guy. I feel angry. I feel outraged. But that outrage feels good. And that's a sign, I think, that maybe you should examine. Oh yeah, I forgot I'm a kid. What am I getting out of watching this? It's entertainment, and it's disguised as this weird outrage thing. You want this Keemstar guy to get put in his place. I think you could just go through this wall. Oop. But I don't think that's a constructive. I mean, what do we want? We want this Keemstar guy to act better. How would we do that? We know what not to do, and that's to make a video, a YouTube video calling him out. And it does come across as hypocritical, because you're getting money off of your own. You're doing what I'm doing. We're both doing the same thing. We're being drama people. Your drama's coming off of my drama. My drama's coming off of other people's YouTube videos. But people are clicking on your video for the same reason they're clicking on mine. So why would that make me stop doing what I'm doing? So how would we get Keemstar to be a better person? It's not as easy as it seems. Oops, was that bad? It is interesting how when this Keemstar guy was attacked, he got super defensive, obviously. That's what people do when they get attacked. They say, well, wait a minute, I'm not that bad of a person. I've lived my whole life, I never killed anybody. and he said the big thing, the important thing I think he said was, I have all these people watching me and I have all these fans and they like what I'm doing. They like what I'm offering. That's interesting. Is the solution just to make it illegal? Don't know how you would word that legality. You can't make YouTube videos where you bully people. What does that even mean? Or where you talk about dramatic... Ooh, this is interesting. Look at these hands. I'm just a kid. Ah, they're gonna take my soul. Leave me alone. Is that everything? I talked way too much about this, whatever. Ah! Get away from me. I guess YouTube would have to do some kind of... this is what YouTube does. They demonetize people who are breaking guidelines. I think everybody agrees they don't do a good job with that. I know it's hard, but I think they would just need to put more effort into it and be like really clear about what you're not supposed to do. And every time you do something wrong, be really specific. Even make like a video and explain your whole reasoning. This is why this is happening. Specifically. This person said this thing. And we have proof, or we have statistics that show that this type of wordage with people leads to escalation of violence or whatever. Just, you're a $1 trillion company. You could put some effort into that kind of stuff. You have this platform and you have all these terrible people on it who are being terrible. I think if I was the CEO of YouTube, which I'm not, for a good reason probably, I wouldn't, if any of these platforms, I wouldn't be a super big free speech person. It's like, it's my thing. It's YouTube. It's not the street corner. It's not, you can go outside and say whatever you want, but if you want to be on YouTube, you gotta follow my rules. I'm starting to sound like a fascist. It's not as easy as that, I know. And like, if you say something bad, like, I'm gonna put you in prison, who cares? We'll make these camps and like, you need a timeout or something. Wait a minute. Now where do I go? Oop. Okay. That was a little detour. I don't actually know. I think there's a... like you could just walk through here? Okay. And there might be a hole here. Yep. Okay. I will figure out what to do. And see you tomorrow. Goodbye. Thanks for watching. See you tomorrow.